It's interesting.
This is a very special occasion in joining Gia and Willie in the union of marriage. Sir, you may now receive your bride and walk her forward, please. Well, Willie and Gia, the two of you have each had a separate path that has led you to this very moment. And that's what the unity candle will represent later on in the ceremony. How your two individual lives will now become one through marriage. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you throughout your journey together, it would be for you both to always be willing, from the heart, to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean for you both to always be willing to listen to one another. What it is that they have to offer, and what makes them feel whole and complete and part of this relationship. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, is the ability to learn. No matter at what point in time, always be willing to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love one another unconditionally, which means no strings attached. It's an ongoing love. And this is a type of love that I hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind that Gia's happiness will always be far more important than your own. And also, Gia, that his happiness will be more important than yours. And the reason for that is, with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, sir, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Gia, do you take her as your wife in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife, sir?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. And Gia, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Willie, do you take him as your husband in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. And I'll take your bouquet, and I'll ask for the two of you to turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. Now, as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason of what brought you here today, proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So, Willie, as you look into Gia's eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Willie, take you, Gia,
I really take you, Gia,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will always be there for you,
I will always be there for you,
through the good times and the bad,
for the good time and bad,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you,
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Now, Gia, as you look into Willie's eyes, all of you repeat your vows. I, Gia, take you, Willie,
I, Jia, take you, Wei-Li,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you
I will always stand beside you,
through success and misfortune,
the success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
to the joy and the sorrow of our lives,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and health.
I will love and cherish you.
And I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now, this ring will seal this commitment. And it's not only a token, but a symbol of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, with you wearing this ring, may it constantly remind you of the promises and pledge that you have just made to one another. And in time, the ring itself may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you would not only value, but take honor in wearing your rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both, and the two of you will always remain a wonderful example to all. So, as you take her ring, and placing it upon her ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful
to be your faithful
and loving
and loving
husband.
husband.
And I am so honored
And I am so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, sir. Now I'll ask for the two of you to step over and behind the unity candle. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the two of you have each had a separate path that has led you to this very point. And it's the individually lit tapers that are representing your individual lives. And in lighting the center candle, you will not only be uniting yourselves, but that of your families as well. So I'll ask for the two of you to take a hold of your individual taper, and if at the same time you could light the center candle, which is also symbolizing the creation of a new journey with new memories. And once lit, I'll ask for the two of you to turn and blow out your individual taper. You guys blow out your individual taper? Oh, no, that's fine. So I'll ask for the two of you to step in front of the podium. Now, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You'll always stand beside them. You'll always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. And there's a short saying I'd like to leave with the two of you. And it simply says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead, but walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, throughout your journey together in marriage, that is what the two of you will be constantly building on, is a deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation, your wonderful relationship that the two of you already have. And I'd also hope that the two of you would not only love each other for who they are, but for what they are also helping to make of you. Now, it certainly has been a joy to be part of this celebration with the two of you. And the 10th of January, a day that will now mark your anniversary. and with the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Willie, you may now kiss your wife, sir. Are you doing your first dance? Are you going to do your first dance or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. They'll now have their first dance. No problem. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now have you turn your face to the photographer. Now it's Gia and Willie, the newlyweds. Congratulations, you two. You may now walk your wife down the aisle.
Congratulations.